Okay, welcome back. As you saw, I've posted 39, and this is going to be number 33. I would suggest you start here. This would be a good place to start. This is probably a medium level problem. So if you feel comfortable with this one, you might go on to 39. But this is a good starter problem. I like that the denominator, it's not already complete the square. Those problems kind of annoy me a little bit because I like to complete the square. And to find out the substitution move, you have to uncomplete the square. You have to multiply it out. So I'd prefer just it being like this. This problem looks like arctan. You're right, it's going to be an arctan, no square root. Your first thought, though, should be substitution. Can this be substitution? I shouldn't have mentioned arctan yet. Can this be substitution? Let's look. If we let the denominator be u, which is really the only possibility for substitution that's even close to being a good idea, then the numerator should be 2x plus 6. We don't have a plus 6. So I think the way to go is to start off trying substitution. If you can do something in your head, even better, because you may not need substitution. You may be able to do it with an arcsine or arctan right away, or arcsecant. But in this case, again, if you've done enough of these, you're realizing that when the denominator is a quadratic, you're going to complete the square. It's going to make the squared x term, or the u that is squared, is going to be linear. The derivative of linear, derivative of u, will be constant. We don't have a constant up top here, so we have to do substitution. Maybe just substitution, but when we find out we have this plus 6, we're going to have to do more than substitution. So here's how it's going to look. You're going to say, I really wish I had 2x plus 6. Let's just make it 2x plus 6. But of course, we can't get away with that because these aren't truly equal. I put an equal sign there, it's not true. So the pay for it, air quotes, if you could see me, I'd be making air quotes right now with my stylus. Since there's no plus 6, we have to put a plus 6. To pay for it, we put a minus 6. Notice that's the same thing I started with. Now we do the split. You can do the split. You can skip the second step if you want to jump right to this. That is fine. That's our dream. U substitution is going to love that. But this minus 6 is there. What do we do with it? You could put it up top, or you could just throw it out front, and that's what I'm kind of getting to do more. Actually, I'll put it up top real quick. Notice I'm going to at least throw the negative out front, but that's what you have. But because I don't want to write this stuff over and over, I'm just going to go ahead and throw 6 out front too. Because when you're doing these really long problems, anything you can do will help. Another thing I can do is, instead of writing this whole thing down, I'm going to have to move that too. I'm going to go ahead and complete the square also, because I know this is going to be arctan. It's going to need to be a u squared plus a squared, or a squared plus u squared. So we need to get a square term. You think, I really wish this was a 9. That's right, good job. 9, because half of 6 is 3. 3 squared is 9. Pay for kind of to make things balance, to make sure I don't change things. I'm going to put a plus 4. Note that the denominator there has not changed. It's still x squared plus 6x plus 13. I just split up the 13. Let's see. Let's do our substitution now. And again, what we're doing is we're taking this stuff and substituting it here. We're not substituting with the other part. So what do we get? This guy is going to love this. Look at this. U is the denominator, and 2x plus 6 dx is du. So we just have that. That's awesome. No bounds to change. Good looking problem here. That's a 13 right there, by the way. That's not very good, 13. What about this side? Well, we've started some work. Let's finish what we started. This is going to become, the reason we added 9 is that makes it a perfect square trinomial. We can make it x plus 3 quantity squared, and what do you know? They're so nice to us with this 4. That's 2 squared. Even if it was a 5, it's not that big a deal. It would be square root of 5 squared. But the book likes to make those nice for you. That's nice of them. Okay, we're out of space. We have to go on the next page. Make sure I don't lose my spot here. Okay, yes. Okay, so we're right at the end here. The integral of natural log, or the integral of 1 over u is natural log of u. And this portion over here, we were totally ready to set this up. 6 is there, so don't forget that. 1/2 arc tan. So again, the 1/2 because 1 over a, and a is 2. I didn't write that down. I probably could have. A was 2, u was x plus 3, and du is therefore dx. Everything is primed and ready. When du is dx, that means you want a 1 up top. I'll have to do one more where du is not dx. Arctan of x plus 3 over 2. And of course, don't forget plus c on this test. That'd be a shame. This is a hard enough test. You don't want to do that. This now becomes natural log of, what's u? X squared plus 6x plus 13 minus 3 arctan x plus 3 over 2 plus c. You gotta be proud of yourself when you're done with this one. Nice work. It's done. Okay, thanks for watching. That was a lot faster than 39. 39 took me over 12 minutes, so this was about half as long. Nice work. Hope it's making sense to you. Come back again.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.